I can't remember when you were there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. I swear I've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed. Can't imagine anything the two of us.
We stand here today under this beautiful blue sky to witness and celebrate the joining of Geneva and Jacob in matrimony. In order to build a strong and enduring marriage, you must first have a firm and constant foundation. Jacob, Geneva, you have begun your foundation with a relationship based in friendship, respect, and love. You are both so lucky to have found each other. In this day and age when faith and trust are frequently tested, it's good to know that you have each other's arms to rest in, each other's love to find solitude in, and each other's hearts to spend eternity in. The power to love is man's greatest gift, for it can never be taken from the blessed one who loves. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. True love never ends. Marriage creates a sense of security, allowing for two people to fully open themselves to one another. It provides a relationship in which you can have and be a lover, a friend, an ally, and a partner. It is only through this complete act of commitment that one can discover true intimacy. Let your marriage enable and support spiritual growth and discovery within each of you. Let this commitment to one another expand your capacity to love. Trust it to deepen the intimacy that already exists between you. And each night before you go to sleep, thank each other for the joy that being one brings. But remember, just as the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak and the cypress trees grow not in each other's shadow, it is important to keep spaces in your togetherness. Remember to nurture and feed the individual qualities which brought you here today, for those are the attributes to which your spouse was first attracted. And it is indeed your individualities which will ensure your solidarity in the life you build together. Geneva and Jacob, do you willingly present yourselves here today for the primary purpose of joining your lives together in the state of holy matrimony? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Oh, that's good. I always relax a little bit after that part. The exchanging of vows is a commitment to make a life together, sharing the uncertainties of the future and trusting that your love for one another remains constant through it all. So, with that in mind, as you have joined hands, so also join hearts. And Jacob and Geneva, as you know, you've taken the time and care to write your own vows, and I love when couples do that because I like to hear things that come straight from the heart. It always makes my heart grow a little bit.
Jacob, before I met you, there was a Bible verse that I used to count on and always believe. It's from Romans chapter 8, verse 18. It says, the pain that you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. I was once in pain until I met you. And guess what? You were the joy that came to my life that cannot be compared to anything else. And I'm so glad I've waited till this time because God gave me you. And I'm really happy that I found you. I want you to know that you are the person that gives meaning to my life. When my mom leaves us and went to heaven, you were my strength that keeps me going through. You've kissed my tears away. And you're always there for me, and I really appreciate all the things you've done and keep doing for me. I'm really grateful to share my heart and my love to you. You have brought a smile to my life, and I thank you for making me the happiest person alive. I'm truly blessed to have you in my life. I know that I belong right here with you, and we will always work things out. I want to go everywhere with you. You are the one my heart beats for. You are my heart, my home, and my happiness. I love you so much, and I've learned what love's about by loving you. And as long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years.
Geneva, my heart, my happiness. You are the yin to my yang. You are the spark to my flame. You are the butterfly that brings color to my world. You are the light that brightens my day, the warmth that fills my heart, the happiness that fills my home. You're my missing rib. I traveled far and wide to find you. We've crossed oceans to be together, several times. You are more important to me than words describe. You are irreplaceable. You are precious. You're one of a kind. You're cherished. You are loved. You are the calming sunset that puts me to sleep at night. You are the excitement of the beautiful sunrise that wakes me in the morning. You are my adventure, which I look forward to every day. From zip-lining between skyscrapers, skydiving on different continents, balloon rides that end up barely going over high voltage power lines, to sliding backwards down Aussie hills, and of course to chasing crazy dogs that escaped and went to go visit the neighbors. I know the adventures in life are worth having with you. We've beaten the odds by miraculously finding each other, and we have surprised others by folding our lives together, our separate lives into one. We succeed, we love, we prevail, and we will be with each other no matter what life throws at us in the future. I promise to be with you through all the hard times and to be your guiding light and to safety through the storm. I will be with you through all the difficult and sad times and to make sure you are warm. I look forward to growing with you no matter what, even when all the delicious master chefing makes me bundat. Mahal kita, Diosa. Geneva. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you, baby.
So, the traditional vows. Jacob, will let you go first this time. If you please repeat after me, sir. I, Jacob.
I, Jacob.
Take you, Geneva.
Take you, Geneva.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better and for worse.
For better and for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
I promise to love and cherish you.
I promise to love and cherish you.
To be faithful to you.
To be faithful to you.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I, Geneva.
I, Geneva.
Take you, Jacob.
Take you, Jacob.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better and for worse.
For better and for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
I promise to love and cherish you.
I promise to love and cherish you.
To be faithful to you.
To be faithful to you.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
As you now come to join hands in holy matrimony, we recognize you are truly blessed by the universe. May your hearts play melodically in tune, and your minds labor tolerably in sync. May you establish a true home, a home filled with the spirit of faith and love, a home filled with laughter of friends and family, a home of such peace and solitude that all who enter there will find a friend and know the true meaning of love. Be thee a faithful companion, and your love will stand fast by your side. Share with each other your thoughts of rapture, pain, victory, and defeat, and together you will build a tower to the moon, to live atop and among your dreams. Jacob, with this ring I thee wed.
Jacob, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I do wed.
I present it
I present it
as a symbol of my undying faith,
as a symbol of my undying faith,
to always encircle you with my love,
to always encircle you with my love,
and with all that I am,
and with all that I am,
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
and all that I hope to be,
and all that I hope to be,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Geneva, with this ring,
Geneva, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
I present it as a symbol of my undying faith,
I present it as a symbol of my undying faith,
to always encircle you with my love,
to always encircle you with my love,
and with all that I am,
and with all that I am,
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
and all that I hope to be,
and all that I hope to be,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Khalil Gibran tells us marriage is a golden ring in a chain whose beginning is a glance and whose ending is eternity. Just as the circle of these rings has no end, so may the love you declared here today never end and be forever renewed. These rings are but a symbol of your marriage bond. Let them serve you as a daily visualization of your love. May their meaning delve into your hearts and bind your lives together forever by devotion and faithfulness to one another. Sand is an amazing element. Like life, it is in constant flux, always moving, always changing. And like people, sand can be found in multiple shades and textures. It can be fine and silky, or coarse and rough. Heat it, and sand becomes glass, hard and seemingly cold, while beautiful and fragile at the same time. Add water, and sand becomes cement, an element which can withstand the trials and tribulations set before it. In these manners, sand is the perfect example for life and marriage. It is not so much about the sand, but what you add to it that determines what it will become. Jacob and Geneva, you are individuals, but what you add to your marriage will determine its texture, its fragility or strength, its many shades of happiness and experience. We've begun by building your future upon the sand you now stand to exchange your sacred vows. You are building your marriage upon the rock of Key West, a firm foundation steeped in history, celebration, and eternally blessed by the sun and tropical winds. At this point, Jacob, I'm going to ask you to pour about half of your sand into that container, declaring to Geneva that she can always lean on you in times of trouble and rest with you in times of peace.
Always lean on me in times of trouble, and rest with me in times of peace.
And Geneva, I'll ask you to pour about half of yours directly on top, declaring to Jacob that you will always rest with him in times of trouble and keep him in times of peace.
I will always rest with you in times of trouble and keep you in times of peace.
And now the tricky part. I'm going to ask you both to pour what's left in simultaneously. So both of you pour at the same time. Jointly adding your sand is an act of union, two individuals joining as one. As impossible to separate as your joined sands, so shall you live your lives as one. Jacob and Geneva, inasmuch as you have presented yourselves here today, exchanged rings and vows as a sign of your commitment, by the authority vested me by the great sunshine state of Florida and the Lord our God, it is my extreme pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Sir, you may kiss your beautiful bride. Yay, you may all clap. Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Wilhelm, ladies and gentlemen.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with And so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, like a river